So what better way to start the new year than with new gear? My name's Greg, you're watching How to Play Paintball. So please forgive me for the weird lighting and all of that. I wanted to be able to show you guys the new Vulcano Fire 2.0 expand bag and kind of compare it to the original Vulcano gear bag. So I am going to be doing a giveaway, so make sure that you watch through the whole video. You also want to see a lot of the cool stuff that they did here. Vulcano has been fantastic as a support to me, but also it's a really great product and they improved on a lot. And yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. Okay, so I have my original Vulcano bag. I've been using this for like a year or two. Still working great. You can see a lot of dirt inside there. But there are some really cool things that Vulcano did that definitely improved on this. And first and foremost, there is a outside bag that it is shipped with. So I guess if you wanted to, you actually could even use this as like a dirty bag, you know, something that if you don't want to have a bunch of gunk inside there, if you want to throw, maybe it rained or whatever it might be, you can throw your old gear in here or your dirty gear, close it up, throw it back into your gear bag. So first, this is going to be harder for you to see because it's a video. So it's kind of more of a hard case. It's not super stiff, so it's going to still flex a little bit, but this is going to help with just protecting more of your gear that is inside your gear bag. That's the whole point of this. They also did away with this initial pocket that was here. There's really no need for this other section, so it's just more fabric that wasn't necessary, and they made an adjustment that'll help with that. But there is kind of like a hard sort of surface. So the Velcro, if this matters to you, is about the same size. So those sections there, I like to put patches on there. So it's just something kind of fun. The other thing that is different is this section here. So you have kind of this, I wouldn't say it's like a dry section, but it could be something that would help you out. Sorry, get that in the light for you. That wasn't on here. So you can see there wasn't anything here. So it's essentially kind of wasted space. So what they did, I guess you could say, is took this pocket and just put it on the inside. So if you wanted to throw like your ID or something like that in there, there isn't anything inside there. It's just a Velcro section. The same two sections with the mesh are still there. Things that I might need to get to quickly that are maybe a little bit larger are going to be good for there, but you really can put whatever you want. Since it's going to breathe pretty well, you can put other stuff in there too, whatever it is that you feel would be best. So this isn't different. So there is still the gun bag. Now they are going to have another couple that you can buy, and it still comes with the sleeves for your barrel, some inserts. There is going to be another one coming out that is larger, so if you're using an autococker or maybe an older marker that you need to have a larger size for. If you like to have kind of a little soft case, there's a good cushion to it. You can go ahead and use that. And then you can see inside here, the Velcro runs all the way down, and there's also Velcro in the bottom sections. I'll show you these dividers in a second. What they changed is before there was this strap, so kind of like a suitcase, you could hold it in there. And then there was also these zippers, so that way you could have that. I didn't personally like having the dividers up. For me, it was just maybe more hassle, just the way that I put my gear in here. But what's cool is that you could lay it down, so that's what I did. What I like that is different is I can take these out. And just put them off to the side. So I don't have to worry about laying anything down that's gonna get in the way or anything like that. If I was to use this, like you saw, I still had mine in there. If I wanted to use this, maybe I was just gonna go out and do some drills and didn't want my whole barrel kit, just wanted to throw it in here and just put in, you know, whatever. What I like is that I can actually put this anywhere. So if you're kind of OCD like me, you're able to select where it is that you want to put the gun bag. Now with the dividers, you have the three sections here. I don't think it's recommended to just use this side and this side, but you can see that there's Velcro that opens up, and then there's Velcro on the top, the bottom, and in the middle here. So I think you could technically put it in the middle like that. I don't know if it's going to be as sturdy, so stuff could still go underneath. It still could possibly go, I guess, if it pushed real hard, whereas when you have it opened up on the bottom section, and you have it here, it's just going to be a little bit more sturdy. It's going to be really difficult for things to slide through. So it's really going to be up to you. So if you just want to have something where it's just a little miniature divider, I guess you could say, or not as sturdy, you can set this wherever it is that you would like. Or if you want to have the more sturdy dividers, you have 3 sections, which is a lot better than just here on the original bag, where you only had the 2 sections. So this was it. So if you had something that was too big for this little section, then all right, you're just out of luck. You had to just lay it down and kind of deal with it. I think this was really smart for them to do this. They did away with them. There was 2 here, and now there are sections here and here, as well as down here. So Greg, why is this better? Well, think about if you have, you just changed and you have your other stuff in here and you have this hung up. That's one of the things I really like with this bag. And you need to get to one of those pouches. Well, it's a lot easier just to go off to the side. You can just kind of scoot something off to the side, open it, grab whatever you need, close it back up. So you have Allen keys in there. If you have maybe a tool kit, whatever it might be, it's going to be a lot easier to grab that. I might even want to like put my cell phone in there, and then that way it's an easier access, my keys, things like that, that I'm able to, you know, smaller personal items. Something that's really cool that they've adapted or put into the new Fire 2.0 is this zipper here. You can unzip it all the way around, and now it expands out. So now you're able to expand it even larger. So the reason why this is going to be great and why it's just something that you would want to have in a gear bag. So with me traveling with the ML Kings, with me going and you know, flying more often, when I have to fly, one of the issues that I had with this was having to kind of jam everything in there to make sure everything fit, because at the event I strapped my gun to the side. They haven't gotten rid of that, although they did add something I'll get to in a second. I would strap my gun to the side, have my maybe my mask hanging off one of the loops here. So all of that is great. So walking around the event, but for people like me that travel and maybe have a little bit extra gear, for me to be able to expand that out to make it where I can pack everything in here, as well as being able to put, when I take my reg off my tank, I can put that right in there, and I know that it's not going to get banged up, it's not going to get a bunch of gunk on it, it's just going to make it a lot easier to maneuver around the airport. Because this expands out, I also know that I'm not having to jam everything in there. I could put my mask bag in there and there'd be extra space. It wasn't like in here where I had to turn it. I figured out a way of, you know, you kind of play Tetris a little bit, but I went ahead and was able to, you know, move it all around. With this extra section here, it actually will go ahead and help you out with just being able to not have to worry about that. Then once you get to the event or you get to practice or whatever it might be, you can zip this back down because you don't need that extra space. You already have your gun off to the side, your tank, your loader. That already takes out a lot of extra space. But when you have it zipped up, it's 45 liters. And then when it's unzipped, it's going to be 58 liters. So that extra little bit of space is definitely going to be appreciated. Thank you, Vulcano, for making it where it's a larger section there. So speaking of strapping your gun off to the side, so this is something else that I like that they did. Everything is the same. So you would put your tank here, I'm sorry, your whole setup, where your reg is. This wraps around your reg, goes through the loop, and then you tighten it there. This section goes around your barrel. And what I would usually do is also strap these around my, my marker. What I like that was added is this section here. So you can slip back and forth. Let me get that in the light for you. So you can slip back and forth this little, I guess you could kind of say it's like a gun leash, to wrap around the marker and clip it. So you don't have to worry about strapping this through or whatever, this can hold on to the main body while this holds on to the tank, and then this holds on to your barrel. It's gonna hold everything right there. This would probably be best, and every marker is gonna be a little bit different, but you can go ahead and put this behind, I would say, where your loader is at, right behind the feed neck, so that way when it sits down, it's gonna kind of put pressure there, and you're gonna be, you don't have to worry about the gun slipping and moving around. So just another really cool feature that Vulcano added onto there. They also updated the stitching, so it's gonna be really, really durable, and it's gonna be a little bit more, or it is pretty water resistant as well. So the material it feels a little bit different, and also you can even see the shape of the strap is a little bit different. So it's just going to be more comfortable. It's a little bit more streamlined with, you know, like where your arm is going to be and all that. So it's not going to be this bulky thing. And unfortunately, there are people that are scumbags in paintball. So this lets you put a lock through there. I wouldn't recommend using that for the TSA, just because if they need to get into the bag, they're going to go ahead and break it. So then you are out a lock. Also, it's just as durable as before. So you can still see that the zippers are all really good. So it's really nice that they have the additional space in here. Again, once you get to the field, or maybe you're at the hotel and you've already taken your stuff out, put it off to the side, and you wanted to shrink it back down to that 45 liters, then you're all set. But opening it up, giving you that extra 13 liters, that's a lot of extra space. So it's something that will definitely be appreciated. So Vulcano was nice enough to send out another one that I am able to do as a giveaway. So it's in the gray. Everything is still in here. So the way that you will be able to enter is you're going to first make sure that you like and subscribe. If you're not liked and subscribed, if you don't like and you don't subscribe, that's no bueno. So that's the first thing. Second thing, make sure that you put in the comments down below, what's your favorite feature about the new Vulcano Fire 2.0 Expand Bag? Put that in the comments down below. And then also I need you to go ahead and email me. I'll put the email around here somewhere. It's howtoplaypaintball05@gmail.com. And you'll be able to send me just put like Vulcano giveaway or Gearbag, something like that in the title. And I just need to have your username, so that way I can get a hold of you if you win. This is only gonna be for domestic. I apologize for my international viewers. If you want to enter and you do win, then you'll have to help pay for the shipping, the extra shipping that I would have had to, on top of the regular shipping for getting this out domestic. So I apologize, but I do appreciate you guys. You'll follow all of those directions and you'll be entered for the new Vulcano gear bag. You can also use Watch, Learn, Win, all one word, and you're gonna get 10% off. So it's free shipping, anything over $25. That's definitely gonna include this. All right, guys, so now you are introduced to the new Vulcano Fire 2.0 Expand Bag. So thank you so much to Vulcano for your support. Thank you guys for your support. And hopefully this is a welcome first video for 2022. Also, make sure that you are subscribed regardless, because there is going to be an announcement next week that I remember I was teasing a little bit, so I'm going to be announcing that next week. We'll get more into that then. So I'll see you all in a future video. And as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.